Thank you, Madam Chair. A few weeks ago, the governor of California signed a truly shocking law, unlike anything that exists anywhere in the country, which requires schools to keep secrets from parents when it comes to issues of profound importance to their child's development. In fact, it's worse than that. It actually requires schools to lie to parents. It could require them to create a whole dummy file where the child is referred one way in communications within the school and is referred to another way in communications with parents. And just think about how perverse this is. Several of our colleagues on the other side of the aisle have noted that students who are questioning their gender identity are at a higher risk of suicidal ideations. And so here you have a bill that orders schools to keep parents in the dark when their child is at a higher risk of suicide. It's hard to overstate just how perverse that is. And so this bill, the Protect Kids Act, is very simple. It says that we ought to just keep parents in the loop when it comes to these things. I think it's common sense. But, I will say, I think we should ask, why is it that this law in California exists? What's motivating it? And in my view, I think it is an intentional provocation. It is an attempt to turn our schools into a culture war battlefield in order to shield them from scrutiny when it comes to the things that actually matter, when it comes to whether students are actually learning. In California, we have among the worst education outcomes in the country. We have absolutely disgraceful achievement gaps in our schools. We have the lowest literacy rate in the entire country. We have the longest COVID school shutdowns in the entire country. And frankly, the governor of California and the supermajority legislature would rather not talk about those things, let alone do anything about it. They'd much rather provoke culture war battles around issues like this. So I'm glad that this legislation is being proposed. I think its passage will restore some common sense and hopefully allow us to refocus the purpose of our schools on teaching kids to read, teaching them to write, and preparing them for success in life. I yield.